have a job if you want to have a job for sort of personal satisfaction, but the AI will be able to do everything.
Mr. Pichai, is it true that the Android operating system sends Google information every few minutes?
Imagine a future where every decision, every transaction, every piece of technology you touch is influenced by artificial intelligence. Now, consider this. The biggest tech companies on the planet, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, Meta, and Apple, are betting over $1 trillion that AI will shape that future. That's right. These giants are pouring unimaginable sums into AI, transforming not only their businesses, but possibly every aspect of our lives. But will this gamble pay off, or could it turn into tech's biggest bust? Welcome to today's video. We're taking a look at one of the hottest topics in tech and finance, big tech's colossal bet on AI. These companies aren't just spending millions or billions, they're going all in with $1 trillion investment. What does that mean for the future of AI? And more importantly, what does it mean for investors and consumers alike? By the end of this video, you'll understand why these tech titans are taking on such high risks, the potential rewards, and the challenges they face in bringing AI to the mainstream. If you enjoy this kind of in-depth analysis, make sure to hit subscribe so you never miss a beat on the biggest stories in tech and investing. Why big tech is betting big on AI. To understand why Microsoft, Alphabet, Meta, and Amazon are investing so heavily in AI, we need to look at the numbers, and they're massive. These tech giants are projected to spend over $1 trillion on AI infrastructure, research, and development. This is not just about creating better apps or cooler gadgets. These companies are pushing the limits of AI's potential, and they're doing it to secure their dominance in the future of technology. For example, Microsoft's spending has skyrocketed over the last decade. In 2014, Microsoft's capital expenditures were around $5.5 billion. Fast forward to today, and they're investing nearly $45 billion annually, largely focused on AI. Alphabet, too, is on a similar spending spree, with its AI investments expected to top $50 billion in 2024. This isn't just a one-time investment. For big tech, AI has become a long-term game, one that requires continuous, large-scale funding. These companies are confident that AI will revolutionize industries, improve productivity, and open up new revenue streams. Take cloud computing as an example. AI allows cloud services to handle data processing tasks faster and more efficiently. This helps businesses reduce costs, increase their performance, and ultimately, make their operations smarter. For Microsoft, Amazon, and Alphabet, which dominate the cloud market, AI-powered infrastructure is what's keeping them at the top. They're not just spending on AI because it's the future, they're spending on it because it could be the very core of their business for decades to come. The scale of AI investments and infrastructure growth. One of the biggest drivers of these investments is the need for massive, scalable infrastructure to support AI technologies. Artificial intelligence requires huge data centers, advanced processors, and cutting-edge hardware, a fact that has led to exponential growth in big tech's capital expenditures. For instance, just this year, Microsoft, Alphabet, and Amazon's combined capital expenditures are projected to surpass $189 billion. This represents a huge portion of their revenue being reinvested into AI-supportive infrastructure. To put it in perspective, AI processing demands incredible computational power. The leading tech companies are purchasing NVIDIA GPUs, known for their ability to handle complex AI calculations at an unprecedented rate. NVIDIA's revenue from selling AI chips has soared, largely due to demand from these tech giants. Microsoft has even increased its investment in Azure, its cloud computing arm, which powers AI applications for enterprise customers. Alphabet and Amazon are similarly expanding their cloud capabilities with Google Cloud and AWS, both heavily investing in data centers equipped with the latest AI-driven processors. These investments aren't just for show. Each data center they build, each processor they purchase, is part of the bigger goal of making AI accessible on a large scale. This is why some experts are calling big tech's AI investments the backbone of the AI economy. From voice recognition and language processing to visual analysis and predictive analytics, these companies are setting up infrastructure to make AI a reality in our everyday lives. Europe's role in the global AI boom. When we think of AI, we often picture Silicon Valley. But while US tech companies are leading the charge, Europe is quietly playing a crucial role in the AI boom. European firms in sectors like semiconductor equipment, manufacturing, and data center construction are becoming essential parts of the AI supply chain. In fact, many of the advanced chips, equipment, and components that drive AI technology are manufactured by European companies. One example is ASML, a Dutch company that dominates the semiconductor equipment market. ASML produces the machinery needed to make the ultra-precise chips essential for AI applications. Without companies like ASML, big tech's AI dreams would be impossible. Infineon, a German semiconductor firm, is another key player supplying components for AI-driven data centers. European firms are also heavily involved in the construction and management of data centers that host AI services. In addition to hardware, European companies are contributing to AI research and innovation. Countries like Germany and the UK have established themselves as AI research hubs, with several leading universities and research institutions pushing the boundaries of AI technology. So, while Europe may not have the household name tech giants that the US does, its companies are cashing in as essential partners in the global AI supply chain. The ROI question: will big tech's AI investments pay off? Now, here's a big question on everyone's mind. Will all this investment in AI actually pay off? It's a high-stakes gamble. While AI promises to revolutionize various industries, from healthcare and finance to entertainment and logistics, the revenue from AI hasn't yet caught up with the immense expenditures. Some skeptics are drawing parallels between today's AI boom and historical bubbles, like the railway and telegraph booms of the 19th century. However, the leaders of big tech have a clear counter-argument. They believe that the risk of underinvesting in AI is far greater than the risk of overinvesting. Sundar Pichai, CEO of Alphabet, has pointed out that AI's potential impact could be as profound as that of electricity or fire. Microsoft's Satya Nadella has echoed similar sentiments, stressing that AI will become as critical to business as the internet was in the 1990s. The return on investment may take time to materialize, but these companies believe they're laying the groundwork for future growth. As AI applications mature, they could generate significant revenue streams in areas like healthcare, logistics, retail, and more. If big tech manages to successfully integrate AI into their core services, for example, using AI in cloud computing or digital advertising, the payoff could be transformative. Capital expenditure crunch, a balance of risk and reward. As big tech continues to pour money into AI, some are beginning to worry about overinvestment. Are these companies spending too much too fast? This concept, sometimes referred to as the capex crunch, revolves around the concern that hyperscalers like Microsoft and Alphabet might be pushing themselves into a financial corner with their relentless AI spending. The fear is that, with so much of their free cash flow tied up in capital expenditures, they could struggle to return value to shareholders. But it's worth noting that big tech isn't new to this high-risk, high-reward investment cycle. Tech companies have always operated with the mindset of invest now, profit later. They've seen this strategy pay off with previous technological advancements like cloud computing, which began as a costly venture but is now a major revenue driver for companies like Microsoft and Amazon. In this sense, the capex crunch is less of a crisis and more of a calculated risk. The question isn't if AI will be profitable. Most industry experts agree it will be, but when and how much it will deliver in returns. The companies leading the AI race are willing to weather short-term financial strain because they believe the long-term benefits will be worth it. Why big tech can't afford to stop investing in AI? Big tech's AI spending isn't just about keeping up with competitors, it's about survival. AI has the potential to redefine everything from customer interactions to operational efficiencies. Imagine a world where Amazon can predict your shopping needs before you even know them, or where Microsoft's cloud services can diagnose and solve issues before they impact a business. This is the future big tech envisions, and it's why they can't afford to stop investing in AI. As Amazon CEO Andy Jassy once put it, the risk of underinvesting is dramatically greater than overinvesting. This urgency to stay on the cutting edge of AI technology stems from the fear of irrelevance. In the rapidly evolving tech industry, falling behind in AI could mean losing ground to more innovative competitors. For tech giants, this is a do-or-die moment, and they're choosing to go all in. These companies also have the financial strength to support this strategy. Unlike previous technology booms that required public funding, today's tech giants have vast cash reserves and robust balance sheets. This financial cushion allows them to pursue their AI ambitions without relying on external support. They're essentially self-funding the AI revolution, a luxury few other industries have. The concept of telco-fication and what it means for big tech. As tech giants invest trillions in AI, there's a new concern surfacing: the telco-fication of big tech. But what does this mean? Telco-fication refers to the fear that, just like telecom companies before them, these tech companies might end up becoming more like utility providers, burdened with the high costs of infrastructure but struggling to generate new, lucrative revenue streams. For example, telecom companies laid down essential infrastructure for the internet and mobile networks, but due to intense competition and heavy regulation, their profit margins have shrunk over time. For big tech, there's a risk that their massive investments in AI infrastructure could lead to a similar situation. Imagine spending billions to set up data centers and buy advanced processors, only to find that profit margins aren't as high as expected. Cloud computing, one of big tech's cash cows, is already experiencing pricing pressures due to increased competition, which could cut into profitability over time. To counter this, tech giants are innovating to ensure AI drives new growth rather than simply becoming a cost center. For instance, they're developing AI-driven services that offer high value to customers, such as advanced analytics, real-time personalization, and predictive maintenance in industrial applications. By positioning AI as a critical layer of value rather than a basic utility, big tech hopes to avoid telco-fication. The end goal is to use AI as a differentiator that keeps them indispensable and highly profitable to consumers and businesses alike. AI and big tech's business strategy: the long game. Big tech isn't just investing in AI for immediate returns. They're playing a long game that's central to their future strategy. For Microsoft, Alphabet, Amazon, Meta, and Apple, AI represents a chance to redefine their business models and ensure long-term relevance. Let's break this down by company to see how each is integrating AI into their strategy. Microsoft, for example, is embedding AI deeply within its cloud platform, Azure. Their strategic partnership with OpenAI has allowed them to integrate powerful generative AI models like ChatGPT into Microsoft products such as Word and Excel, transforming them from basic productivity tools to intelligent systems capable of assisting users in real time. This integration not only differentiates Microsoft's offerings, but also makes Azure an attractive choice for businesses looking to adopt AI. Amazon's approach is centered around Amazon Web Services, AWS, where AI capabilities are embedded to help businesses automate processes and extract insights from massive datasets. By making AI an integral part of its cloud ecosystem, Amazon is ensuring that AWS remains the go-to platform for enterprises in need of scalable, AI-driven solutions. Alphabet, through Google Cloud and its DeepMind subsidiary, is harnessing AI to tackle complex problems in healthcare, energy, and other sectors. The company's work with AI has not only transformed its search engine, but is also leading to advancements like AI-driven protein folding predictions, which could revolutionize medical research. For Meta, AI is crucial for content moderation, personalization, and even virtual reality advancements within its metaverse ambitions. Meta's Reality Labs has been a significant investment area, aiming to create immersive experiences powered by AI-driven avatars and environments. Apple, typically more reserved, is also focusing on AI to enhance user experience. From voice recognition in Siri to advanced computational photography, Apple's AI strategy focuses on making everyday interactions more intuitive and seamless for its user base. In short, each company is strategically placing AI at the heart of its growth strategy. They're not just creating new products, they're reinventing how they operate and interact with users. This commitment to a long-term AI vision is what sets these tech giants apart from smaller players in the industry. Potential pitfalls and ethical dilemmas of AI investment. While the promise of AI is enormous, it's not without its risks and ethical concerns. As big tech moves full speed ahead, issues like data privacy, algorithmic bias, and potential job displacement are becoming more prominent. These challenges could lead to increased regulation and public scrutiny, which could, in turn, impact profitability and innovation. One of the primary ethical concerns is privacy. As AI relies on massive amounts of data to improve, tech companies face pressure to protect users' data. In recent years, companies like Google and Facebook have come under fire for data privacy violations, and AI only increases the potential for misuse. For instance, facial recognition technology has been criticized for its potential to invade personal privacy and for its inaccuracy, especially among certain demographic groups. Another significant issue is bias in AI algorithms. Because AI learns from data, it can inadvertently pick up and reinforce societal biases present in that data. For example, An AI hiring tool trained on biased historical data might favor certain candidates over others, leading to unfair hiring practices. Companies are investing in ways to make their AI systems fairer, but achieving true objectivity remains a challenge. Lastly, there's the question of job displacement. As AI becomes more capable,
where no job is needed. You can have a job if you want to have a job for sort of personal satisfaction, but the AI will be able to do everything.
it could automate roles traditionally performed by humans, potentially leading to job losses in fields like retail, customer service, and even healthcare. Big tech is aware of these concerns and often promotes the narrative that AI will create new jobs and opportunities. However, public and regulatory concerns over job displacement and ethical AI could influence how and where they invest in the future. How big tech's AI investments could shape the next decade. Looking forward, it's clear that big tech's investments in AI are setting the stage for what could be the most significant technological shift since the internet. Over the next decade, these investments will likely lead to innovations we can't yet fully imagine. So, what are some of the key areas where AI could make the most impact? In healthcare, for instance, AI could transform diagnostics, drug discovery, and personalized medicine. Microsoft and Alphabet have already launched AI-driven initiatives in healthcare, with Microsoft's Project InnerEye focusing on medical imaging and Alphabet's DeepMind tackling protein folding. Imagine a future where AI can diagnose diseases at their earliest stages, potentially saving millions of lives. In the automotive industry, autonomous driving is another area with massive potential. Companies like Tesla and Google's Waymo are pushing forward, but they rely heavily on the data processing power provided by big tech's AI infrastructure. Fully autonomous cars might still be years away, but AI investments are accelerating their path to market, promising safer and more efficient transportation. Education is also poised for transformation. AI-driven personalized learning platforms could make education more accessible and tailored to individual learning styles. Imagine a school system where each student has an AI-powered tutor that adjusts to their strengths and weaknesses, offering a highly personalized educational experience. Entertainment will see new forms of media with interactive, AI-driven content. We're already seeing glimpses of this with AI-generated art, music, and even scripts. As AI tools become more advanced, tech giants like Meta are exploring how virtual reality and AI can merge to create fully immersive digital worlds, pushing the boundaries of how we consume media. Ultimately, the next decade will likely see AI as an integral part of almost every industry. Behind all these advancements, big tech's investments in AI infrastructure will be the engine driving it forward. This trillion-dollar gamble could lead to a future that's smarter, more efficient, and, if done responsibly, potentially transformative for society. So, there you have it, a trillion-dollar investment that could change the world. From healthcare and transportation to education and entertainment, big tech's AI investments are paving the way for a future filled with possibilities. Of course, these companies face challenges along the way, from ethical dilemmas to regulatory scrutiny, but they're betting big on AI because they believe the rewards outweigh the risks. If you're interested in seeing how these investments unfold and want to keep up with the latest in tech and AI, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll be following these trends closely, bringing you insights and updates on how the tech world is evolving. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more insights into the future of technology.